I'm being told we have some breaking news from Schultze. Frank Clark, pass rushers, going to the Denver Broncos. Sources tell Jordan Schultz at the Score. The 3-time Pro Bowler and 2-time Super Bowl champ with the Chiefs finds a new home in Denver. Congrats, Frank.
Wow.
Frank. Come on,
If this is real, congrats, Frank. And also, Sean Payton's been making a lot of moves.
If this is real, what do you mean?
Is everybody laughing?
Caveat.
Agreed.
Caveat.
Congrats, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
It's real. It's real.
Yeah, maybe.
It's real. We believe it is real. Jordan Schultz, he's a dog. He's out there doing his thing.
Yep.
He gets lied to sometimes. Not his fault, obviously.
Right.
Has a much higher hit rate than a miss rate. So let's assume this is accurate. Sean Payton's been making a lot of plays with that roster. Yeah. I'm excited to see the Broncos team this year, AJ.
I think everybody is. I think Sean Payton's excited to see what this Bronco team looks like with him at the helm and see the improved Russell Wilson. I know he's got a new bod, doesn't he? Hasn't he slimmed down?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. He has your jawline now. He had mine last year. Yeah. I'd say he's doing good. I don't like the fact, though, that we were kind of publicly lied to by Russell Wilson last year. Okay?
What?
You know,
What do you do?
He wasn't ready to ride?
him taking those shoulder pads to Monaco, acting as if he has to get his work in every single day.
Yep.
Then having the capability of losing a visible 25 to 30 pounds.
Interesting.
It just feels like I was lied to a little bit. You know what I mean? Feels like. But I am happy that Russell has found his way and is seemingly back. He's doing high knees in the middle of the plane.
Yep.
Is that because he didn't do high knees the rest of the week? Like, just had to sneak him in. I'm up. Might as well do this right now. Like, I am very excited to see this reborn. Well, he's super religious, so I don't want to take
football.
But he's like a reborn Russell Wilson, it feels like.
Again.
Took a lot of shrapnel last year.
A ton.
Played a lot of shit football last year.
Well deserved.
Off the field, got buried hard.
Yeah.
It's like those are the types of things, if you think about the way he operates as a human, like that's all, he's wearing all of that.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a chance that he is, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's back. You think that's going to happen? You think he's going to be back?
I believe in Coach. So if he ain't going to be back, he ain't going to be there.
Well said.
That's a great call.
Yeah. We'll play Stidham. I wouldn't put it past Sean Payton.
Sean Payton's not leaving.
Yeah, put
Sean Payton ain't
Stidham
going
in.
nowhere.
Sean Payton negotiated with the owner when he was negotiating this deal.
That is correct.
Okay, Russ, I assume that the owner said, we're pumped you're here. They were there. We don't think you were negotiating with the owner directly. As this Sean Payton negotiated with the owner. GM, I'm interviewing you.
Yep.
Let's make sure this is good here. And if it is good, sweet, I will come.
Right.
You're welcome. I will save the program. That is kind of how it's being viewed from the outside. I don't know if that's how Sean Payton viewed it, because I think that's just kind of his normal day-to-day. But damn, him getting the power over there is making us all believe they're just going to be good.
100%.
And that's just like Sean Payton's good. He'll figure it out. What
we have a lot of faith
good for
in
Sean.
what he can do.
Yeah.
AJ, good for Sean. That is our natural reaction, don't you think?
Fuck him.
Well, yeah, he's offensive guru, offensive genius, and he's going to a team that has a solidified defense that we know has plenty of studs, and their offense has studs as well. It's just Russ took a bit of a step back last year. Where can he get back on track? I don't know.
Was that Nathaniel Hackett? Was it Russell Wilson? Was it a combination of all of those things? Did Russ going over there actually play a little bit on his mental health about how it ended in Seattle, about maybe they don't want me, they don't like me? They were willing to... They actually said, yeah, we will fucking move on from this entire situation. Was that a little bit of a culture shock for the Russell Wilson experience? Who knows what it all could be, but we do know is we're assuming he's going to be better. The Broncos just signed Frank Clark, we think, to make that team solidified to go on a run in the AFC West.
So Frank Clark, who is a 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ with the Chiefs, now heads to Denver, stays in the division. And obviously, this is a move that they make knowing that, as you said, they believe, Denver does, that they're going to have a really good offense and that Russell Wilson, who's lost significant weight, is going to deliver the goods with Sean Payton. Now you add to the defense, which obviously traded away Bradley Chubb, but they do have Nick Bonito. They have some young pass rushers there. Now you add in a Frank Clark who's had really good success, not only with Seattle, but obviously with Kansas City, and has had some postseason juice. So I like the move a lot, and I think it will help them.
Do you think there's more moves to be made here in the veteran free agent market? Since I don't think any of us had Frank Clark going on this particular Thursday, June 8th. What are you hearing about action potentially around the rest of the NFL as you're housing Derry and hanging out in the office in New York?
So you still have some real names, Pat, that have not been signed. Names like Leonard Fournette, obviously Zeke Elliott, Kareem Hunt, Jarvis Landry. So players that have had tremendous success, Pro Bowlers, All Pros, but obviously the running back is a fungible position. We haven't seen a lot of running backs find homes yet. I would say another name to watch for is Adrian Amos, who obviously AJ knows a lot about. Has had a lot of success in Green Bay, 20 career interceptions. He is 30, which is a little bit older for a safety, but still a productive player. I wouldn't be surprised if he ultimately returned to Green Bay. But yeah, to your point, Zeke, Fournette, Kareem Hunt, 3 really productive running backs, and Juice Landry. Those are probably the 4 biggest names, and obviously Dalvin Cook as well.
There it is. Good. Go ahead, AJ.
Where do you think D-Hop's going to end up, Schultze?
And that's the other one. And the reason I don't bring it up is because I really don't know. So he visits Tennessee.
Don't bring it up.
Whoa.
Hold on.
No,
dairy?
Too much dairy as I sit here bloated on this amazing.
You don't look bloody. You look good.
Yeah, yoked up, Schultz.
I have been in the gym and I have been on kind of a healthier kick.
Let's go.
And it's because I want to feel energized when I come on this program.
Well, a little ice cream on a Wednesday won't kill you.
Yeah, come on.
You're doing great. You look good, Schultze. You don't look bloated at all. Look at you drinking your water.
So, I appreciate that, Patty. Here's the deal with
no problem, Jordy.
He is 30. He's still a really good player. I'm not sure he is what he was 3 or 4 years ago, but he's still a top flight wide receiver. And think about Tennessee, right? They have Treylon Burks. They obviously released Robert Woods. He would make a lot of sense there. And I think Ryan Tannehill has an opportunity to have a pretty decent season there. Obviously, Will Levis, of course, is waiting. But Hopkins makes a lot of sense in Tennessee. But make no mistake, I've asked around. There are multiple teams that are interested in Hopkins. It really just comes down to money. And I think that's why, Dalvin Cook gets released. He was getting paid $10.4 million this season, which would have been 3rd in the league, I believe, behind McCaffrey and Kamara. And they weren't going to pay him that type of money, especially when they had Madison at 2 years, 7 extended. So Dalvin Cook will have plenty of interest. Maybe it's a Miami, maybe it's a Buffalo. He can reunite with his brother. Maybe it's a team like Denver, Dallas. Hopkins will have plenty of interest, but it comes down to money. And I don't think either one, especially Hopkins, and I said this last week, I don't get the sense that he's in a real hurry.
When do you think these decisions will be made? Training camp? Before training camp? After training camp? Middle of summer? What do you think, Jordo, for some of these people?
I think Cook goes first. He is 27, which is still pretty reasonable for a running back. He just had his first shoulder surgery to repair the torn labrum. He's the only running back in the last 4 years to have over 1,100 yards rushing. He's also eclipsed 1,300 all-purpose. He's a terrific player. He's been a Pro Bowler every season the last 4 years. I think he goes first. I think Nuke probably goes next. And then I think you start to see the Fournettes, Hunts, and Zeke's find a home. I wouldn't even rule out Elliott back to Dallas. To me, that would make a lot of sense considering Tony Pollard comes off the broken leg and you could essentially restructure the contract. But I think Cook goes first if I'm a betting man.
Go ahead, AJ.
Schultze, what else is out there on the horizon going on in the NFL? Are we going to see anything happen in the next 2-3 weeks? We know this is kind of a weird dead period. Is anything going to pop up?
Free agency wise?
Yeah, are teams going to make any moves? They're all taking their vacations because minicamp's going to be over.
So I think Cook will get done within the next few days, week.
Whoa!
Soon.
Whoa! Put it on the ticker.
Yep.
Put it on the
I think
ticker.
why don't we just say, to be safe, Cook gets done within a week. I think he's first. The other guys, I would say, probably take some more time. Hopkins could take multiple visits. He could also have a great visit in Tennessee come Monday afternoon and say, I want to be a Titan. But I think Cook probably is first, then Hopkins, and then I think the other veterans trickle down. But to your point, AJ, minicamp, once that's done, a lot of teams and GMs will take their vacations, and there's not necessarily a rush. And also the players, the veterans, there's not really a rush for them to find a home necessarily until we get to close to training camp.
Ty has a question for you about life.
Yeah, Jordo, we've been talking a lot about the AQI in New York as of late. We all saw the pictures. We know you're in the Big Apple right now, downtown. What is the AQI like right now? Can you walk outside? Do you need a gas mask? And also, do you know what the genesis of these wildfires was?
Sources close to the Schultz report say that it is the Canadian wildfires, where they have burned tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of acres. And, it's 1,000 miles away, and yet it looks post-apocalyptic in New York City. Today has been the best it's been over the last 3 days. Last night was horrendous. You really couldn't go outside. And I have a good buddy of mine who has asthma, and he like legitimately got sick after 5 minutes walking around the streets. It was horrible yesterday. They canceled the Yankee game. It looked
Can't be
like
going
a
out there with
scene out of a-
asthma.
Oh.
You can't. That's
It
the
looks
number
like
one thing you should be looking for.
Yep, it looked like a scene out
Asthma.
of a Marvel movie. Honestly, it looked crazy. It's still really bad though. You do not want to go walking around. Put it this way:
Okay.
the Schultz Report likes to box 3 times a week in the mornings.
Okay, we speak in third person.
Damn.
I'm doing that only on this show for this audience.
Sick.
And I like to run to the gym. I did not do that today.
No, you
because
walked.
of the weather.
Oh, you walk.
You're bloated.
So when you're boxing humans, the bag. What are you doing? You're shadow boxing. You're doing the drills. How are
Spar?
you? How,
Pat,
oh, the Schultz Report.
Oh no.
I'm not exactly at the level of sparring. I like the bag and the pads because,
Nice.
frankly, if you start sparring someone that actually knows what they're doing, that's when you see the broken nose, the bad things start to happen.
Yeah, we don't need that on you. Pac-Man has a question for you, Jordan.
I just got a text.
Okay.
I just got a text about. Actually, Pac-Man, go first, and then because I want to see if I get another one. Go ahead.
Your show.
Jodo, I'm worried about you. You keep fucking swiping your head. Your shirt look wet as hell. Are you okay?
I was on the elliptical because I really wanted to get in some cardio when I got the call.
You had me nervous.
That Frank Clark was going to Denver. So I'm actually sweating profusely. I feel like I look like Ben Stiller on the date with Jennifer Aniston in the great film Along Came Polly.
Good look, though.
Well said.
Yeah, I think you look good. I think you've done well. We're very thankful that you joined us.
Pac-Man, I really appreciate that you noticed it because I couldn't tell with the small screen if it was coming through. But now that you said that, I feel, goodness
I can't
gracious,
see it.
I'm going to just look horrendous.
You're on our LED board 4K, so like
You can see
we
anything
saw
on these
it
cameras.
up here, you know what I mean?
Big time.
We're very happy that you looked absolutely incredible. You came on the program. The Frank Clark news is real. And what it sounds like is tomorrow, Schultz Report's going to be able to jog over to the boxing gym.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like you're living large. We appreciate the hell out of you, pal.
I miss you guys. What do you guys think? I'm just curious. What do you think of the Frank Clark Denver movie? You like it?
Yeah, well, first we thought it was fake because it came from your account. Then, which was rude of us. That was rude. We all self-admittedly said, that's rude.
Shouldn't do that.
But then we wanted to clarify. We wanted to get confirmation. We called you. You joined us fresh off the fucking workout, sweating through your polo, fixing your shirt.
What?
Got the shit. We appreciate the hell out of you. You're the man.
I love-
We like the
I
move.
love-
We like the move. Ladies and gentlemen, Schultz Report. Jordan Schultz.
Oh!
There you are. Couldn't really see you.
Oh, he's so low in the camera.
Always.
You know what I mean?
High ceilings in there.
He's always just so damn low down here.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta. That's fun, isn't it?
It's always the best with
That's
Jordan.
fun.
That's a good time. Yeah. Old Jordo.